In just a few hours, Black Myth Wukong, which had been highly anticipated by some gamers for years following the gameplay reveal trailer, it broke every record imaginable for a single-player game, and in fact went on to become the second most played game in Steam history, which is unheard of for something like this, for a single-player game. And it was especially remarkable because despite the fact that a lot of people very much were interested in this game, some people in the mainstream media for the last several months, nearly a year, have been doing everything they could to try to bring this game down. Fake stories from IGN, hit pieces like this, how Black Myth Wukong developers' history of sexism is complicating its journey to the West. And again, ever since this happened, you've seen every single gaming outlet repeat the same lie over and over and over again, even though those sexist, misogynistic quotes were completely and totally debunked. When people actually translated some of the devs' comments that weren't part of IGN, they realized this is a complete mistranslation and a complete misrepresentation of this in order to push this sexism myth. Even the IGN tweet from back in November about this, where they turned off the comment section and got ratioed with quote tweets, you can see the sexist quotes shown in the article are poorly translated. Accurate translations show the statement as being vulgar, but definitely not sexist. IGN is reporting on these fallacious, unverified claims as though their fact is yellow journalism, which community notes were made to combat. But that didn't stop a lot of people, even to this day, to this very hour, like PC Gamer, putting out this fabricated bullshit. And the most interesting part, I've played the game so far. I'm about 3 or 4 hours in. It's fun. I'm having a good time with Black Myth Wukong so far. But you can see, woke journalists, they don't want to talk about the game. They want to talk about all of this bullshit. And the developers are saying, no, we are only going to talk about the game. We're not falling into this trap. We asked Black Myth Wukong's developer about the controversies over its founder's past sexist remarks, but Game Science's only reply was no comment. Actually, that wasn't their only reply. That's even a little bit devious to put that. This was the actual response from them. We have no comment. We're sorry. We're only looking to answer questions related to the game and the gameplay. And this falls into some of the complaints we saw, again, from these woke mainstream activists, where they were saying, hey, we really just want people to focus on the game. If you're going to review the game, if you're going to talk about the game, hey, don't talk about feminist propaganda. Don't talk about identity politics. Don't talk about divisive topics. Just focus on entertainment. Now, I'm certainly no fan of China, the country itself, but when it does come to this game, their focus is on the game, the gameplay, the story, not anything else, not getting drawn into all this divisive shit. And it looks like, for the most part, gamers are loving this because it has now reached a new all-time high. You can see Black Myth Wukong just a few hours ago today peaked at 2.3 million people playing. And some people are trying to spin it because now it's got around 300 people during the middle of the day. Some people are trying to spin this as, wow, look at that big drop off. It means that it must just be people in China that are playing it. I regret to inform you, but if you look at all of these big time popular games, all of their charts are going to kind of look like that. Maybe not as big of highs as something like Black Myth Wukong, but I mean, let's take Counter-Strike, right? Where did they peak? Oh, let's see, 11 or 10 o'clock they peak and then they go down. Let's go back to something else, shall we? What about Dota? What does its chart look like? These ebbs and flows. Oh, it peaks around 10, 11 o'clock and then goes down. What about PUBG Battlegrounds? Where's its peak? Oh, its peaks at around 10, 11 o'clock and then goes down. It's following exactly the same pattern. The difference is so many fucking people are playing this game. And people, the woke freaks out there, they cannot handle it. Just take a look at this. Reset Era users get depressed after Black Myth Wukong breaks concurrent player numbers record. Of course, Reset Era is a hive of just fucking weirdos and nonsensical people at this point in time. They hide there because it's a safe space for them. Check out some of these people. That's unexpected, and it's just the start. I was thinking 200 to 250K. Guess people don't care nor pay attention to issues with devs as usual. Depressing that a game made by such horrible devs gets rewarded. Just genuinely sad. Gamers really just don't care, huh? You are actually right about that. Gamers don't care about made-up bullshit, fabricated stories to try to cancel people for misogyny or sexism when there's really no story there to be had. So the best-selling game of 2023 and 2024 can both go in the trash? That's right, because you people tried to do this with Hogwarts Legacy, and it backfired big time, didn't it? You think you would have learned your lesson, but no, somehow you didn't. The anti-feminist stuff literally helped. The gaming community has a long way to go still. It's pretty crazy to see. And even though that one of the authors of this hit piece, protected their Twitter account, left Twitter, claimed they were getting harassed, blah, 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 all this stuff. And I certainly don't encourage anyone to do anything like that. But they went to Reset Era to post about how much their feelings are hurt as well and how I stand by my work and everything we said. It's the best work I've ever done in my career. And it's sad to see that so many people are ignoring it. At the end of the day, if people think that a game is out there and they're entertained by it, and the point is not to push an agenda, not to push propaganda on either side, whether that's Chinese communist propaganda, whether it's identity politics, whatever. If it's just a fucking game, then they're going to enjoy it. And the more people come out there and try to get these games canceled for bullshit reasons like Hogwarts Legacy, like we saw with Black Myth Wukong, the more that normal people are going to see that and say, looks like it's pretty entertaining. Let me give it a shot. Well, they have 2.3 million concurrent players. Who knows how high it can get? Maybe we'll see during the weekend. Maybe we'll even see some more peaks for that, but time will tell. Right now, Black Myth Wukong just continuing its success, and a lot of people are raging about this. What do you guys think? Let me know in the comments section below. Smash a like button, subscribe to the channel, ring the bell for notifications, share this video out there, and I'll talk to you later.